What's up, CrossFit fam? Just leaving the gym. It's Sunday. But what's good? What's good this week? About to find out. This is just my little intro, so enjoy that. And I'll be right back. And just like I said, communications are here. I actually look forward to this all week long. It's like, hey, I said I'm gonna do it. It's about time I do it. So let's just get it done. So I'm sitting on a couple of my 12-inch boxes. Bones propped up against the Germex. We're making shit happen. So I'll just get right to the meat. All right. I'm pretty excited to announce that we are going to do some new class times. One thing that we used to do back at the A-frame building, if you recall, before the transition over here, before Valley Junction, we had 6:15 a.m. and 5:45 p.m. and that was in order to build a little bit of a window for transition time from class period to class period, make sure that the coach was available for anybody who needed that, and all that kind of stuff. So I know, I hope that your reaction was just as great as mine, because I know some people are probably gonna not be as excited about moving the class back 15 minutes, but hopefully you see the benefits as basically, we want every class experience to be the same. And when they end up overlapping like that, the end of the 5 a.m. class or 4:30 class, it seems rushed. People are trying to get out of here. And we have another class coming in right on top of it. So we don't usually have 2 coaches available during those times. So we want that to be the case where we can, even as coaches, take a little mini break between classes. So bear with us as we make that transition back. That'll start on next Monday, August 15th, and it could be that way till further notice. So 6 a.m. moves to 6:15, and 5:30 p.m. moves to 5:45 p.m. All right. After all these little notes, then I'll get to the programming part and just do a quick snapshot of how that's going to break down. But another thing sitting here right beside me is got those TVs put up. I know most of you guys put it together already, but top TV is gonna actually be mirroring the workout display on the coach board. So if you're back in this area of the gym, you'll be able to see clearly what you're supposed to be doing, whether it's warm up, Metcon, post-workout, whatever it may be, all right? And then the bottom one right there is going to be Ramwad TV. So you guys are going to have access as an athletic community, as CrossFitters, to, once we get our little athlete station over there, you'll be able to basically Chromecast. If you've ever used Chromecast before, it's awesome. A little box pops up on the Ramwad screen, and then it allows you to just share that display onto here. So I've been trying it from the computer, works great. You can even cast it from your phone as long as I think you're signed into the internet. So, which leads me to step 3. But anyway, make sure that you're utilizing that Ramwad as much as possible if you have that interest. Mobility is key. So either before or after class, including these crossover symmetry bands. Awesome for preparation of the shoulders and whatnot. Led me to number 3. That was Ramwad, and I forgot. Sometimes that's how it goes. You just forget what you're about to say. Yeah, I forgot what that was. Anyway, because it wasn't actually number 3, it was like a segue into something I just thought of. Yeah, I know, you do it too. Don't lie to me. Big shout out to Austin Herr this week. The shower was leaking. Fun story on that one. Maybe he could share it with you, but essentially the drain was never actually hooked up to any kind of plumbing. So, hey, now we have proper plumbing thanks to Herr Plumbing, Herr plumbing. He is the man. He's helped me with, he even installed the water heater here, gave me some advice on some of the stuff we tore down initially, so appreciate you, Austin, for sure. Also, you may have seen that they were working on the garage door earlier this week, so it's now on power, so we can just hit a button, garage door goes up, make life a little easier for Coach, and I think everybody a little safer by not having that little metal pole fall on anybody. So hopefully you guys love that. Internally, we have started to reset our one-on-one coach meetings, so we have more of those more regularly. Always good to get with the coach individually and share knowledge, give feedback, try to grow each other. So happy to say that's back on track. And a couple quick things. ZEVIA, if you've ever had the stevia sweetened soda, it's called ZEVIA. We now have a couple of flavors here. So I think those are going for $1 a can. It's cream soda, non-caffeinated, and then we have the Dr. ZEVIA, so it's like Dr. Pepper. If you've never had it, try it. It's so good. But obviously, just note, just anything on that, just write your name on a sheet and we'll bill you in Wodify. So what else? All right, two things going on also. So before I get into the programming, try and make it quick. I know y'all got short attention spans just like me. We're having an Olympic lifting class starting very soon, so we're gonna start pre-registering for that. You may have seen Jake Putin's working out in the kind of back side of the building. He runs Olympic lifting classes at Black Collar, Valley Junction, Merle Hay. He's created a couple of like USA noted Olympic athletes. He's been on the big platform himself. He's super knowledgeable. He will definitely pick you apart. So what we've been doing in an Olympic lifting class, I think we've done a good job like establishing a good base of how that Olympic lift is produced via front squat and overhead squat, which we're getting into this week. And then hang power clean, hang snatch, because it just gets more and more technical, you know. So if you want that focus, if you're enjoying the progressions, if you want to see those lifts get stronger via your clean and jerk and your snatch, highly recommend working with it. I know I'm going to be the first one to sign up for that class. It's going to be on Tuesday nights at 5:45 p.m. So very excited about that. Also, we're going to have a nutrition challenge. Coach Rex, I just love even just getting in the same room as him and just talking on a coach-to-coach level. I can see how passionate he is about altering people's habits and taking control of that nutrition. I know that's a big focus for him right now. So I think that starts, what is this? Let me get the official date for you, but I'm pretty sure that starts September 5th. I don't know. Let me look at my notes really quick. Just kidding. Notes are at home. But I'm pretty sure it's the first week of September. And basically what it's going to do is really set you up for getting ready for the holiday season, going into it with like a completely rewired mindset behind your nutrition, and try to understand that relationship that you have with it, and try to really work towards those goals before the year closes out. 2022 coming to an end. Holy shit. Before you know it. So nutrition class, or course, I guess, or what would they call it? Nutrition challenge, excuse me. Last one we did was a nutrition course. So cool. All right, now I'm gonna break away and we're gonna get into the programming, and hopefully guys appreciate that. Nope. All right. Oh, whole theme right here. Good vibes, heavy weights. Let's go. All right, now we're gonna talk about programming. So let's get right to it. Obviously, we know we're in an Olympic lifting and a running cycle, so expect much of that. All right, good vibes, heavy weights. That's what happens towards the end of any kind of lifting focus, is you're going to start seeing some more heavy weights. We've been kind of working up towards it, tested a couple things. So day one, right out of the gate here, Monday, we're going to do 10 sets working on that hang squat clean. So basically transitioning from that hang power clean down into that full squat, trying to really focus on mechanics. So first 5 sets are going to be building sets with a pause, and basically going to do 2 hang cleans, all right, plus a front squat. And then the last 5 sets, that's where you get the opportunity to work a heavy double on your hang squat clean. So heavy weights on day 1, and then we got a sweet partner workout that is going to be 8 alternating rounds. So not even going to try to explain it, because we all know how that goes. Try to explain partner workouts to you guys is like, hey, you gotta feel it. You gotta be there in the moment. But basically, you're gonna do, if I'm just focused on what I'm doing, I'm gonna do 10 power cleans with dumbbells. So from the floor, 10 power cleans, and then as soon as I get my 10th rep done, my partner needs to row 12 or 10 calories, and every calorie they get, I need to do a front squat with those dumbbells. So you're holding on to the dumbbells, and they can only row while you're holding the dumbbells. So then once they are done with that cal row and you're done with those 12 or 10 front squats, you guys switch. They do the power cleans, and then you do the row. Boom, it's gonna be awesome. 14-minute time cap. All right, and then Tuesday, more gymnasty. So kind of, I would say Tuesday and Thursday, nope, excuse me. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday. No, not really even Thursday. The gymnastic. Oh, Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be much more of the gymnastics focused this week. So we got Tuesday is going to be a weighted toes to bar progression. So a weighted knee raise and seated pull downs. That's going to be our kind of a strength work. And then we have a 4 time. It's 18, 15, 12, 9, 6. So 5 rounds, descending reps. Toes to bar, ring row, and hollow rocks. Very gymnastic, which leads us right, and so that's much more of like the pull in gymnastics. Leads us into Wednesday, we got handstand push-ups and push press. So building on that push press cycle, we have a 5x5 at 70% of that 2-rep max that we established. But you're also gonna practice those handstands. So handstand push-ups. Again, if you don't have those high skills, if you're worried about going overhead with anything, just know that we can always scale things down to limit that range of motion, or even just press on this plane instead of overhead. All right. But that one's gonna be a really challenging AMRAP, 10-minute AMRAP that day of 1 through 10 strict handstand push-ups. So round 1, you do 1 superset with double unders. So you got 10 double unders. Then round 2 is 2 handstand push-ups, 20 double unders, and then 3 handstand push-ups, 30 double unders, 4, 40. So all the way through the 10th round there, and then if you have any remaining time, you're going to do max as many handstand push-ups as you can. All right. So gymnastics Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we got running focuses on Thursday and Saturday. So heads up. Running drills with some balance practice to help really engage all those stabilizers in the hip, which it takes to obviously produce that force. So really dialing in some mechanics here, but then we got a pretty heavy Metcon. So 25-minute AMRAP, 5 deadlifts at 275, 205 for RX. You got a 500-meter run, and then 3 on each arm, kettlebell Turkish get-ups. So probably looking at 5 rounds, 6 rounds maybe. Something like that. All right, and that leads us to Friday. More Olympic lifting work. We can qualify Monday and Friday as the main Olympic lifting work this week, and then Wednesday and Saturday being kind of accessory to that with that push press. That's obviously going right into the jerk, which we're going to be getting into real soon. All right, so Friday, snatch work. Every 2 minutes, you're gonna do 5 overhead squats with a nice tempo to it. This will be introducing the overhead squats into our Olympic lifting cycle. So if you're not excited, that's your problem. But I mean, if you're not excited, that means you probably need to work on it. So get in here, work some PVC overhead squats, empty bar squats. This tempo work is what's gonna help you build that relationship. You can go to a box Obviously, again, if you have any issues with pain overhead, still come in, we'll work that front rack position, we'll still do tempo work, PVC, whatever you need to do, all right? So 5 sets of that, and then 5 sets of push jerk. So back rack, snatch grip, you're gonna dip underneath it for 3 reps. So a lot of quality work here in the snatch, but also, if you didn't see, that also leads us into the jerks for that Olympic lifting progression. So please make it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. For time, that's gonna be our sprint Metcon this week. So pretty short, got 100-meter plate overhead carry, 50 plate ground overhead, another 100-meter plate overhead carry, and then a nasty little sprint on the backside with a 40 or 30 calorie bike. So short Metcon, but that one's gonna be exciting to say the least. And then this one always reminds me of, I guess, the 2 pivotal moments in my CrossFit life. But Saturday, we are doing a hero WOD, and the name of that hero WOD is called Glenn. And although I don't know the Glenn who is celebrated in this workout, I do know Glenn who should be celebrated all the time. Glenn Bloomer. He used to be a member here, and he is a pastor. But this workout always makes me think of him, obviously. I don't know anybody else named Glenn. But also, this workout is quite the fun workout. You get clean and jerks, you get running, you get rope climbs, and you get some burpees. So grunt work a little bit, to say the least. So be here for that one. That one's gonna be spicy, but so much fun. Work on those rope climbs that day. All right, so that's your Monday through Saturday programming. All right, quick overview would be Olympic lifting focuses on Monday and Friday, with accessory to the Olympic lifts on Wednesday and Saturday. You have gymnastic work on Tuesday and Wednesday, which will kind of dominate those themes in the programming. You got the longer Metcons on Thursday and Saturday. You got the 25-minute AMRAP, and then the Glenn, the hero WOD. What else? Oh, you got the partner Metcon on Monday. That is seriously gonna be a blast. That one's so much fun. If you're intimidated by partner workouts, by the way, you're probably missing out on an experience. If you feel like you're gonna hold that person back, I highly believe that is the opposite of the truth. Because usually that person ends up working very hard because they usually have to, they either gonna push themselves harder in that time that they do have to work because they don't want you to be resting as long, or they have to hold something while you're working. So there's that accountability factor in the workout that makes you push just a little bit harder. So it's good for interval training. Just get here and do the partner Metcons. We usually do those on Saturdays, but we're starting to build them in during the week as well. So enjoy that. All right, I think between those notes I gave you a second ago and the programming for the week, that should about wrap it up. So if you got anything for me, let me know. But what I'm gonna end up doing is on week 1 of the month, I'm gonna give out certain notes. And then on week 2, I'm gonna give out another specific set of notes. Week 3, there'll be another theme. And then week 4, the final week, I'm gonna introduce any of the new members that we picked up on the last month and kind of celebrate them. So thanks for letting me figure this shit out. I never flex like that. Let's go. It's time to grow.